This is the 4th episode covering St. Pete to Mobile of the 5-part GSA Florida Christmas adventure. Alright, before I even hit the road, I'm changing to rain mode since the roads are wet today here in St. Petersburg as I leave. Boy, it is froggy out this morning. Alright, let's try to navigate out of this town. It's kind of a neat downtown area. This whole strip all along here is basically bars and restaurants. Looks like they have pretty decent selection of both. And of course they have all the little coffee shops and German restaurant, Russian decorations, knickknacks. I do like visiting St. Pete though. It's got all the normal pros and cons of a modern city. The advantage of being South Florida weather. Oh my God, this is foggy. Boy, you can't see shit out here. Glad I thought to zip up all the breathers on the jacket and pants. 64 today compared to the 80s that it was yesterday when I came in, a little bit warm, so at least I won't be freezing. Now I just have to worry about flying blind. I'll be using the Force today, looks like, but hopefully everybody else can see me, and I do have my fancy fog lights on in the front here. The lighting is pretty damn good on this bike, fortunately. That doesn't mean it's not early morning and someone's gonna not see me. Got in yesterday. Burt Master was actually waiting at the hotel since his e-bike broke on him. Which of course I found some humor in because I'm not a big fan of electric vehicles anyway. My BMW made it fine from Lauderdale to St. Pete, but he got stranded, had to walk, was dying. It's good for him. But we went and grabbed dinner at Cassie's Market or something like that. It's a really good little restaurant. We've eaten at before. Last time I was here with Barron. Had a bite, hung out there for a while. He had to run. So I got back to the hotel, then ended up just going for a walk up and down that strip of bars and checking things out. Work off the steak I had for dinner. Walking through St. Pete after dinner. I can't say I've walked more than a few blocks, but breathing is definitely struggling, as expected. So I'm programmed in to get to Mobile today, which is, let's see, oh shit, 6:21, 6. It's about, 7.5 hours or so. It's a pretty long haul, but I'd like to at least get there by today if I can. So I'll keep riding until I get tired and don't have to rush back for anything. So I feel like pulling over. Well, assume the fog should be lifting pretty soon. Now that the sun's coming out, it should burn that off pretty quick. Skipped breakfast today. The cafe downstairs didn't look like they probably had anything too awesome for high protein breakfast. It's probably a muffins and toast type place, but that's okay. I ate just a hair over my calories yesterday despite skipping lunch, so I'm going to try to keep the intake minimal today and see if I can shave off some of the weight I'd put on, and see if that, most importantly, if the breathing doesn't improve a little bit from that. The pool didn't open until 8 o'clock, so I couldn't do laps, but there was a yoga studio right next door to the hotel, and I didn't figure they would be open early enough for me to do anything before leaving, but there were some girls coming out of there as I was packing the bike up, so they must have had a really early class. Kind of wish I would have checked on that. I know yoga, I get it. I used to be the same way about being stubborn and not trying that stuff, but I tell you what, it sure helps loosen up the muscles, especially for sitting crouched up on a bike for 8-hour days. But regardless, I'm on the road now, navigating through the fog and seeing where the day takes me. This has been quite the day when it comes to weather. Left this morning, a little cool, foggy, fine. Eventually the fog burned off, beautiful weather. And then I hit some wall at, I don't even know, Tallahassee somewhere, where the temperature must have dropped, I think it was 10 or 15 degrees. It rained, and then even after the rain let up, it was still overcast, cold. So it was a little bit of a chilly ride. Thankful for my heated grips and seat. And the wind has been ridiculous, especially going over open water. But when you hit the wind, especially coming out from semis or groves or going over bridges or anything, especially on a fully loaded barge like this with packed lunch boxes and a beer chest on it, it's a bit unsettling. It really can take you, so got to be paying attention, not doing any look mom no hands driving on this day. Even they're just coming out from behind that truck. Jeez. I'll be going over Mobile Bay here in a second, right before coming into Mobile. So if it's anything like the last body of water I went over, I'm sure it'll be a little dicey too. Jeez. This is crazy out here. I'm hoping I can get around this semi alright. So that's an extra obstacle in this wind. Good grief. You'll notice I kind of keep my head down a little bit when the wind starts blowing. Keep my center of gravity low and reduce my projected area to get caught by the wind in a sail motion. You can tell how choppy the water is out there. That's a clear indicator it's a windy day. Especially if you pick up a little speed, it really gets you. Jeez. At least once the sun came out, it sure warmed up a lot, but you know, it's still only upper 50s. And that sun was overcast. It was damn chilly out. Only a few minutes away from the hotel. Here's the Mobile tunnel coming at us. Looks a little bit congested, so I won't be able to rip through here at any high speeds, but I'll bet that Ferrari would sound badass coming through this thing. Really, the 911 or the CAD would sound pretty good ripping through here too, or the Aprilia. This is actually the most docile sounding vehicle I have now that I think about it. It's also nice, this hotel is right off of the interstate, which makes it super convenient. You're not navigating through a city you don't know or anything. Hopefully they have a room here for me. It's a pretty big place. I can't imagine it being all jammed up this time of year.
In the long ride up the elevator to my room, I could see my bike way off in the distance, hiding up against the wall safely. Just checked into the room in Mobile, Alabama, and randomly, check out the pillow in here. Full speed ahead. How badass is that? Checking out the weather report for tomorrow, and let's just say these temperatures don't exactly throw my gorilla. If you haven't done so, please click the link below to subscribe, click the bell for notifications, and let's live for today.